Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome, Twitch, to Pikmin, an old Nintendo series that I've owned for a very long time and has been requested before, is now coming to what is essentially a birthday stream for me. And there goes Oliz, says the chat, as we're going to be playing through this lovely game all the way through, start to finish in one session. Of course, coming out several days for you guys on the YouTube, and I hope you'll enjoy. So I have played this game a couple of times before. I have completed it, I think, at least twice. But of course, my memory means that I don't really remember anything at all. I've got the Wii-u shop version, so we're playing it with a Wiimote rather than a GameCube controller, or classic-like, because recording constraints. As we get going into the lovely world and find out if Olimar is going to survive. Shall we get to the story? As Blackstorm subscribes for the 3 months in a row, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime, as we are going to have fun indeed. Let's get into the menu, choose a file, and get going. Welcome to Pikmin. Here is your premise. We come in with the very obviously pokeable looking ship. And a very bad driver who does not obviously have any radar or collision sensors. Actually, how does radar work in space? It's a good point. That's some beat as we land on the planet. The impact site crashing to the ground. How does radar work in space is a fine question. I'd never thought about it before. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out and I woke on the surface of a weird planet. So many parts lost. The skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin. Don't know what that's a reference to. It's a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains higher levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no! Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. As you get thrown into the game with no delay. You really are just left out there to travel and explore for your own behest. Though I do not know how the Wii remote control works. In a sense. Though it should just be simply, this is my cursor. This will tell me where to go as I can gather Pikmin and more. Thank you for the incoming birthday bits, Levental. As we start our exploration of the place. Though to be honest, it's usually best to explore the most obviously open area before you try to go for nooks and crannies, isn't it? Now what am I looking for? Am I looking at the ship? It's pretty much down and out. Okay, I can change the camera like that. It's just kind of grasping control of the controls at this point in time. I mean, there's not much I can do about this thing. I recovered 0 footage ship parts. Just one more part will increase the dolphin's capabilities. Alright, so where are we going?
Damn aliens.
He's stuck with the start. Captain Knowledge, your good day bits for you. Thank you. Well, I'm kind of lacking any designated target right now. There's the ship part though. Unless I maybe go this way. Let's try and see if I can get the camera to swivel around and finally find me something. There should be a way for me to change the camera's elevation at this point as well, so I can actually see more of the stuff. But we'll figure it out. Ooh. A strange thing has appeared before me. It's my wife. I'd barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. My onions, I mean, I like red onions, but if my onions look like that with a flower on them, I think they'd kind of gone a little bit. Well, this is our little thing. Our first friend on an alien planet. I'm a daddy. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and is now producing an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without the benefit of the wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Must I? And this is where it ravenously sets upon Olimar. Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots that I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet. Fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it with A, and then throw it in the direction I point, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and pressing down on down while pointing as well. See, this is the thing. This creature. It's the first time I've ever seen one. Let's do a scientific investigation. I'll pick it up and chuck it. Normal to do with a living being. I did it with a hedgehog once. I did it with a hedgehog and myself. And that's how Idiot was born. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. Z rotates camera behind Olimar. Left and right is the zooms. Up's change perspective. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. Right. Ah, that's so much better being zoomed out. Oh my goodness. Oh. You gotta say that's good. So that, and then zoom out a bit. Oh, nice. Jade Panda Cat, thank you for the follow. Seems we've got the explosions on. Right, so I'm gonna chuck it. And he's gonna beat the thing up. So it chucks in the point of my Wiimote, not where I'm facing. And he'll take the seed back to its home planet. The onion. We have more! Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. As we get more buddies. You're not my buddy, pal. Wait, I chucked that guy way far. There we go. If I can get it to the top, he'll instantly take it out. There you go. Take that. I'm going to pick some more Pikmin. And then chuck them randomly. Come with me, fellas. We have things to do. We have this, which, as you might guess, requires 10. May as well wait for 4 and 5 as my Pikmin armada grows. This is how minions are born. We now conquer the planet, pretty much. Well, the thing is, we need more. We need as many as humanly possible. I'm not going to hurry up, though. It's very lopsided, this little thing. I can't help them, so they're kind of stuck to do their own stuff. You hate phone controls? Nice subtle tutorial. Tutorial? It's all meant to just be like a scientific journal. Alright then, there's tons more ploop out of everywhere. Let's see what else I can grab, eh? They are following me, right? They're just a bit slow. Alright, nothing over here. They got stuck to the wall. There's one up here. So I think I can... Did I just chuck one off? Okay, I've got to get used to this Wii aiming. I'm pretty sure it used to go on the GameCube just in the direction that you were kind of facing rather than exactly to the point. So let's keep filling up our armada. So if they got double the amount on them, they basically get to carry more. Let's pick some more. Slow minions give you more time to chat. They do indeed. So if I keep pressing A, it will keep picking them up when they're nearby. The problem is that I can just end up chucking people everywhere. So there we go, tons of minions now. You will go push that box and I'll be cool. My little flower friends. This is essentially it. We are here in the ecosystem and we are going to mess it up. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw. Press B to call them, C to dismiss. Press down on the directional pad and point to command and control the group. Use the and up and left and right on the D-pad to control perspective. I shall call this my computer and access it with the plus button. That you shall. In the meantime, I'm going to take these two, and we now have 40 total. Gather. As we find our first part. Amazing! There's no mistaking if my ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I've already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? I don't know. An armada of friendly buddies that want to help me out as much as possible. They can go inside the box as well. So essentially, I want to be using this command to try and make sure they don't fall off. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1. There's definitely other places to go here. Oh, I've got to get used to the pointing. Right, let's get them to carry back so I can build more troopers. As we check around the place. But this isn't all the mechanics we've got. As you can see, things are outside my grabbing. Noble! Thank you for the 2 months in a row subscription. Thank you very much. Subhype. Hubsipe. And all those disambiguations. With many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush with bright colour. But other times they refer to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Right, we got a splooping of newborn Pikmans. Things are outside my grabbing. I'm good at the talky conversations. We all know this. Oh, chucking one. That's weird. I'm pretty sure you couldn't do that on the GameCube, like chuck them literally behind you. I've lost a Pikmin. Where have I lost a Pikmin? Poor Pikmin. I have no clue where I've lost him. Anyway, guys, go grab that. Where have I lost a Pikmin? Pikmin! There, he's in the box! Found him! Nice guess. Leave nobody behind. I have to save him. I can't just let this be the thing, you know? I can't just abandon him. He's one of us. This is why you put locator chips in the Pikmin? That's not so good. Oh, let's check the map. It shows you. Oh, so I press minus? No, plus. So this would show me a map if I could see. I imagine. But I've got them all, so it's all good. As we return this to our ship. The most important part. Something tells me a spaceship generally needs stuff like a hole to fly as well. I think it's pretty important. The chips can't be larger than the Pikmin. The Pikmin have to be like normal human size. If you can consider Olimar a normal human. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. What has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. So I've got to go to bed. It's been a busy day, you know. One part recovered, but it is the tutorial part, yeah. This was the tutorial. The game shall now begin. Let's not belittle them by calling them something like red goons. One day since impact, I've somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface. Or if they merely decided to join me for other reasons and consider me the Emperor. Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hokatate. Analysis shows that life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below, and it holds the key to my survival. I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. Well, that's our today's change in Pikmin. We gained some red ones. As we move on. The Metroid escape music. Dun 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 dun. That's really. Right, even tells you how many parts are in an area, so we have to go back there at some point to get more parts. But we won't go there at the moment because we've got 8 parts to find here. Oliz loves onions. Onions are pretty nice. I only like them cooked. Like, so they're past crunchy, really. 20! Come on, Pikmans. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. Right, as you may notice now, we have another bar. So basically, the first tutorial level is a day of its own. But from now on, we are on a time limit. And time limits are always worrying. Oh, go there. Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favourite seems to be full of nutrition. Close observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. So essentially, they pulled out something there, and then they've all become stronger variants. Oh, go people! Get in there, drink that stuff. It's the good stuff. So I kind of accidentally blundered into a good place. So now we got Flarymons. Right, so we can't get through there. As you can hear by the noise. Oh, I don't want. No, come here. Don't pull that up. You don't need it. You don't need it. Right, so we got yellow tokens, and then we got this. Technically, I could just charge him towards that, can't I? Well, they are now going to take that down for me. Look at the massive size of a dandelion, though. So you've got to wonder about the size of things here. Different sound means I can take it down. It's now called stuff, yeah. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I once found an onion in the fridge when I was younger and tried to eat it. What, just like an apple? Some people do that. Come on, Pikmin. Take that down, faster. I believe in you. I believe that you can do the thing. Surely we can climb over that now. And once we end out into this world, things will be different for us. The onion was not delicious at all, I guess. How calming and fun it is, but slightly less stressed, yes. As we head out into the world, though, a different kind of monster arises. And now we become the predators. But if we can get a Pikmin to land directly on them, it's essentially what you would know as a critical hit. You don't have to get that one, mate. Get the red token, yeah. Let's make our armies bigger. Army must be bigger. Alright, so we need to collect stuff, build stuff, fight stuff, yada yada, stuff. And to do that, we must feed on the indigenous wildlife, like a parasitic being, covering everything. For the time being, I'll say build this. You might take a long time doing it, but everyone else is kind of doing a good job. Let's call these guys again. Okay, we've done a certain segment of the day, but we have also managed to abolish quite a few enemies. That's not a bad thing, but we've got bigger enemies to fry as well. Hopefully this guy can sneak this one past this guy without him Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Alright, how many Pikmin do we need for this? 40. Well, we should be well on the way to getting that. Oh, he says that, but they haven't actually took it in yet. Yeah, lore is that all these guys share the same birthday as me now. That's cool. Didn't think of that. And so we improved our armed forces. I was gonna say, put that one in. And we'll take this in the meantime. We should have enough. So the flower Pikmin are way faster than normal Pikmin, basically. Why, it's the eternal fuel Dynamo. It has unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. Go pick it up. Right. How's Bridge Builder's crew doing? Not very well. We need some more Pikmin there, basically. What are these guys doing? Oh, they're making pass fine. I was going to now retire. Now he's got his army to do his duty. But I'm going to go for numbers at the moment. I just want the largest armed forces in the world. We'll think about subtlety later. Plus, there's some grass over there, so we can kind of level them up after the fact. They're not the fastest things in the world, but we've taken another thing back to our ship. Hello, Roger. Eternal fuel Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. I've now recovered 2 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. In other words, new range, new maps. Right, let's set these guys to work. They should be able to do that a little bit faster now. And let's gather this Armanda. Right, a lot of you don't have flowers on your head. We're going to sort this problem out. And you know you want to find some. Well, there wasn't anything there at all. Well, that's a shame. Right, so they're building that bridge. They're getting somewhere now. I don't think building that bridge is going to really get me much places elsewise. Let's build this quick, eh? Bridge builders extreme, our Pikmin. They can do all our tasks for us. Our next mission... Hey! I like that's closer, but I didn't mean to say you get that. Our next mission, if you choose to accept it, we've lost one again. Is to take on this guy. Well, he blocks our forward progress. We want basically to send everyone on top of him. We don't want him eating anyone, so we need to keep sending. My clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on monitor and choose my actions according. So it's best for me to review my monitor's data. Across the top of my monitor are the sun meter and day display. At the bottom of my spacesuit damage meter and Pikmin gauges. From the left, these numbers reflect Pikmin under my command, Pikmin in the field, and total Pikmin, including those in onions. To adjust my monitor, I can press Z to rotate the camera, left or right on speaking to zoom, and up on it to change the viewpoint. I can also press plus to view a detailed computer analysis. Did one just get eaten? No! Don't eat my Pikmin! The souls of my dead brethren! One Pikmin has died this day. One Pikmin has died. Poor Pikman. I'll join in with that. Well, they took him in as tribute. From the one brother, more will be born. More will be born. He will be remembered. What was his name again? Dead man walking, basically. Right then. So these little things here are bombs. However, they cannot be picked up. Just in case you're wondering why I'm straight dodging them, I do have some knowledge of the game. Right, we're taking it down. Now it's time for us to approach another gargantuan monster. Okay, we one-shot that guy. And we found ourselves something else. Right, from here, we begin our assault. We kind of want the flower ones to go on, because they are strong. No, guy, don't get in front of him by killing the yellow thing. Stop eating my things! How many did he kill? He killed 2 of them. These evil villains. Evil villains. We found something. Don't eat the Pikmin. They can live forever. So what we've got now is one more baby for our collection. The colour is different, but it seems, well, the colour is different because it's spelled differently, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what in some circles could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe it closely. I can hold a Pikmin for a moment with A, then swap it for another by pressing B. Okay, well, you say that. There must be a way I can split them up as well. That said, I can't do anything with these guys, so what I need to do is kind of just get this Pikmin. There's got to be a way to switch between them. Aha! Now we've got 2 zones a la Pikmin. Of which we need to start growing our forces. Of the yellow Pikmin. Basically, if we take the same coloured token to the onion, for those who haven't played, to the onion, we get twice the amount of goods. Keep going, guy. It's time to grow the yellow forces. So as you can notice, the yellow Pikmin also have a larger arc of throw by a mile. They're going places, essentially. Now, where else can I get some quick yellow tags? There we go. As my wife pokes her head around the corner in crazy fashion. She's gonna steal my birthday sweets, I know it. Right, let's get this one. And... Alright, so... Which button did I press? There we go, that one there. There's our yellow mins. So we kind of want to feed the yellow mins the good stuff at the moment. Let's increase the armed forces of yellow Pikmin kind. Nope, a red Pikmin snuck in. criminal. Right, so another thing at the yellow Pikmin is that they can do something interesting. The yellow Pikmin has picked up a peculiar stone. Why did it decide to grab it? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. I've made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to exceed 100 Pikmin in the field, the onion stopped expelling seeds, yet the total number of Pikmin continued to climb. It seems that once there are 100 Pikmin in the field, subsequent seeds get stored inside the onion. Thus, no more than 100 Pikmin can be in the field at one time, in any area. No, they cannot. Well, I kind of want to split my Pikmin a bit again here. Because I want this guy. Come on, this guy. We got things to do. The glowing rocks the yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know what these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care when using them. They should be able to blast open the stone walls that block the pathways. I may even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant. When I throw bomb rock carrying Pikmin and give them orders, they will throw their bomb rocks at nearby walls or obstacles. The explosive power of the bomb rocks is tremendous, so I must keep my distance. That said as well, I can just literally send this guy repeatedly to take out this wall. It seems that bomb rocks don't set off other bomb rocks. This one yellow Pikmin is the demolition expert. He will sort the things out. Now the over problem I'm having,
I'm not sure that's how explosions work.
They usually are more explosive.
Well, it's just slowly taking away a very neat block at the bottom, like you've completed a row in Tetris.
Well, it's completely like Tetris. I'll pick up more stones.
I suppose
Come on, guy.
they're aliens. This tastes really nice and gingerbread.
Oops, I didn't mean to put 2 bombs down. I don't know if it works that way. Oh, it does. Right, so we've opened up that path. However, night is starting to come. Which is not good for other reasons, essentially. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and the onions will probably enter the onion on their own. But if I don't call the straggler and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I'm somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. So essentially, we kind of need to finish up the day. There are things I'd kind of want to do here. Let's bug these yellow ones in. Essentially, if I'm out and about, I'll be fine. But red ones, not so much. And you can see the difference in speeds. I knew there was a guy like left behind. Let's gather up our Pikmin. We've got 1 bit today, but the main thing is we've kind of increased our supply of Pikmin quite a bit. Olis would make a striking tingle. Why'd you wish this on me? In the meantime, our Pikmin that have been waiting in the ground have grown. And evolved to a higher level. Now here's the question. Where have I left a Pikmin? Is there a map I can see? Four seconds until the end of the day. Have I left a Pikmin out in a dangerous zone without realizing it? It's time for night. Oh, there's the one Pikmin that he just went in. He just went, I'm not out of here. He left me. He left me. I'm getting in there myself. I wonder where he was. The one Pikmin that got away. About to die of poisoned oxygen. Time for more research. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I could just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. I only have to press plus to locate my parts. There seems to be many hostile life forms here. If I'm attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press A to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. Alright, we lost in battle. We left none behind, but 5 died in the fighting. The wars. The wars. Two days, 2 parts, 2 onions. And 110 Pikmin. I can't locate my parts. I don't know where to put my hands to find them. Right, as you can see, we've got a bomb wall right next to us, and we've got that stupidly big yellow thing right next to it. So we need to get that. However, we also need to start kind of grabbing as many yellow Pikmin as we can to up their supply. So we have ourselves a fairly good-sized armed forces. Which sounds really weird to say about an indigenous species, but you know. We will make you the best soldiers you could ever be. So let's quickly start by gathering some of these. You'll get that. I'm sure you'll take home. If you don't, then you're a fool. Explosion is what I'm about to do, Tofu Gourmet. Thank you very much for the follow. These guys are a bit on the slow side. We need to speed them up by evolving. We've got some guys that are just growing up over there. It's quite happy on their own. Let's just start with token gathering. And go from there. Right, you. And you. Buddy Hollies. It's time for 3 of you to get me some bombs. I'll start carrying these things, eh? Alright, so we've got 3 bombs and a wall in front of us. And tadpoles over there. I can't locate my parts. It's too hard. My parts are too hard to find. Right then, Bombermen, where you got to? Now I know how to split people properly. Place your bombs and run. Oh, the other ones literally did run. That'll be that down. Let's increase my armed forces. To be honest, I shouldn't need too many more yellows. Let's try to give this a go, eh? And evolve some of these guys, eh? Is there any more? And now we have super evolved yellow guys. Right, we'll leave these ones to grow. And then wonder what we do from here. Well, we're going to need some warriors. And that's essentially the role that the red ones fill. Right, we've got a sizable force of red Pikmin now. Hope for some more lovely honey. So they can keep up, basically. There we go, some more guys have drunk the honey. And they are ours to fight with. Thank you very much for the cheer, disembodied. Happy birthday, Olis. Hope enjoy many birthdays to come and hope you have a lovely birthday. Thank you indeed. One shot. I think that'll be a red Pikmin to take the, what are you gonna do with the body? Feed it to my Pikmin friends, basically. Right, so I want to split them up at this point. Because I want... No, where are you going, guys? I want you, the red Pikmin. You're my fighting force. We've got to take this guy out. Come on, guy. We're busy at war. Hopefully, we can do this without any casualties. Now that they're evolved and all. Alright, do you want to take them home? You take that home. I'm going to go this way and figure out what's round this other path. Oh, something's here.